Greetings, students. Hi, I'm Sam Handwerger. I'm a CPA. I have a Master's of Science in Tax, and I've been in the practice of accounting and taxation for 35 plus years, plus 4 years full-time here at the R.H. Smith School of Business, teaching accounting and tax to both the undergrad and the graduate level courses that we have, our students, and I've been real happy to be asked to present to you a discussion about our Masters of Science in Accounting Tax Track program. I think it's really unique. There's not too many programs that you're going to find out there that give you what this is going to give you, and we're going to talk about that. But before we do so, let's take a look at some interesting information that just came out by the AICPA. This comes right from them, where they did a survey of average salaries for CPAs in general, real recent, and they found the median for CPAs. This is a general median at this amount. I'm going to tell you that I expect all our graduates from both undergrad or grad programs to make far more than that, and I mean far more than that on average during their careers. This obviously takes into account a whole large population of people doing different things with the CPA license. The main reason I brought this to your attention is look what the AICPA writes here. They write that the highest paying skills associated with this job, being a CPA, are tax consulting, ding, 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 there should be bells ringing there, and financial analysis. So that's giving you some kind of clue of where the dollars are going to go and what kind of skills are going to be considered valuable in the work field. Now, before you say that, all right, well, I might get the tax discipline through the tax track program at Maryland, what about financial analysis? Am I missing out there? So the answer to that will be seen shortly, that no, indeed, you're not. And the other thing I can tell you is that practicing tax will bolster your skills in financial analysis, because you've got to be able to do that. When you're looking at any kind of tax planning, you've got to know how to read financial statements. And I would say, not trying to be boastful, that my skills at reading financial statements are as good as anybody's out there. And I've been doing tax for a long time. Okay, let's take a look at why our program is so unique. It's really great. If I was graduating undergrad accounting like I did many years ago and I was looking for a master's program, I would have chosen this program way before choosing the Masters of Science in Tax, because look what you get. You're going to get, because of our 2-credit format, you get 15 courses. Wow, that gives you a whole lot of disciplines, a whole lot of choices to get under your belt to develop your skills before you get into the work field. Man, you're going to get 7 or 8 tax courses in our tax track. You're still going to get 7 or 8 regular accounting courses. So you're going to wind up graduating with the ability to have all doors open to you. You're not closing any doors, you're just opening more. You're opening more because you're going to have the tax skills. Even on the general accounting side, believe me, even if you're looking in an audit position, they're going to look at you with a little bit more of an interest when they know you've got some tax skills behind you. It just, part of the field of being a CPA is to know both sides of the table, the accounting and the audit side and the tax. It's what it's expected of us by the general population, that we know taxation. Now, this compares to a Master's of Science program where it's 3 credits each. You just get 10 courses. You get no accounting, 10 tax courses, and you're done. And when you graduate that program, to everybody looking at you, you're a tax accountant. Now, you might say, well, I really want a career in tax, and that's why I'm taking the tax track. So maybe I belong over here getting 10 tax courses. What am I giving up by only getting 7 or 8? So let's take a look at that. First of all, this is our program over here, and this is from a website of an accredited program for both CPAs and lawyers, and I took it right from the website. So this is what they're doing. Let's see how it compares. Here on our side, we've got an introductory course. We get to fundamentals. They've got fundamentals over there. We've got corporate. They've got corporate. We got partnership. They got partnership. Now, here's where some of the differences come in play. We get you involved in the transactional side of how to analyze the practice of business transactions in the real estate world specifically, so that you know how to apply the skills of tax planning. I don't see that over on this side with the Masters of Tax and Taxation, Masters of Science in Taxation, so that would have to come out of the elective. And indeed, it is an elective course. We do estate and gift, which you need desperately if you're going to do any kind of wealth planning. If you want to be a CFP, Certified Financial Planner, this is a course that's going to be of extreme interest to you. Here on this side, it's an elective, so it's not an automatic. In any world of taxation, you're going to come across nonprofit organizations to understand the tax-exempt law there, which is a heck of a lot of information. We have a course on that. That would have to be an elective here. When it comes to international, that's where it's at today. You got it over here. Not only that, but now you got to have two halves of it. So you wind up with 4 credits altogether. You'll get your feet really solid into that world of international tax planning. Here it's got to be an elective. And by the way, they only had 1 course in it. We get state and local, which is another up-and-coming area in the tax field because of the widening of the scope of taxation by the states and the local municipalities, and the increasing rates that the states and locals are doing with the tax laws that they have, collecting taxation. So there's more interest in discipline here, and we've got that. That would have to be an elective here. What are you missing? All right, you're missing research, but we'll teach you research in our courses. You're missing the tax practice and procedure. We'll teach you some of that in our courses. Tax policy, I'll say it, I'll admit we don't have that on our table right now, but I'm not sure how that's going to affect you in your tax practice in your career. What I'm saying is that these courses will give you everything you need to knock on the door of a Big Four firm or any firm and say, hey, I want to be a part of your tax department. They're going to look at you and say, come right in, let's talk. All right, so it's a great program. I wish you well in everything that you do and in all your choices in life. I'm sure there'll be good ones. See you in class.